Hi guys and welcome to another video. So I've been playing Shadowlands for the past month or so, and I've accumulated a lot of these boxes that I thought we can open together and see what's inside of them. They are from various sources. You'll see a lot of boxes coming from the calling quests, a lot of these drops that you get from your covenant. I switched my covenant from Venthyr to Kyrian. Kind of after a couple of weeks of playing Venthyr, I didn't quite like it, and I also have some of these veiled satchels of corporations you get from queuing dungeons with the desired roles, and also a little bit of boxes that you get from those follower missions. One more thing to mention is that you'll see my gold total at the bottom. So at the end we will see exactly how much gold, at least in value, all of the contents of these boxes will amount to. With that said, let's start opening the boxes. First one here is coming from the Maw. You can only carry one at a time, and I had a bunch of them in my mailbox, but I opened them earlier. Let's see what's inside. Just some gold and a trash item. Cool. This one is from a quest. It says that it has a lot of coins. 60 gold, not bad. Maybe let's open the epic ones towards the end. Let's see what's inside of this mining cache. Some ore and stone. Nice. This is pretty much the same. I can expect these to be pretty boring, so let's just blast through those. I don't know the actual amount of the boxes that I have. You will probably see it in the title or thumbnail of the video. I haven't counted them thus far, but ooh, nice. That's not bad value. Those enchanting caches look very useful. Shrouded cloth ones. This is 12 gold. You know, this is not a lot. Let's see the skinning one. Skinning one can contain the heavy leather, I think, or no, we are not that lucky. And just a couple of mining ones left here. Good. Now this one is coming from the Torghast runs, and sometimes when you don't like a particular pick, you get one of those satchels. I only have one. Let's have a look at what's inside. Just a couple of fish. Not bad value though. Definitely better than the shrouded cloth. Now this is the Venthyr box. Let's see what's inside of those. Some tea, some water, and some marrow root. Okay, so basically just some herbs and some potions. Not really great. I'm kind of... Oh, that widow bloom though. The widow bloom is used to be worth a lot anyway. And nightshade as well. That's kind of cool. Alright, so it looks like Venthyr boxes are kind of mediocre. Let's kind of switch things up and let me see what this contains. Okay, so that's not too bad, right? The Sacred Shard and Lightless Silk, even though it's dirt cheap at the moment, it's still better than the Venthyr box for sure. And you get some soul dust. Again, a Sacred Shard. This is 2 Sacred Shards there, another 2. So definitely, just at a first glance, the Kyrian boxes seem way better in value. So let's finish opening these, because I imagine that nothing too spectacular might drop out of them. I'm really looking forward to see what's in the epic boxes, because they might contain the real stuff. Or actually, in my experience, I've opened just a couple of them when I started playing, and the initial boxes that I had just had trash items like this one that sells for a lot of gold to a vendor, but they're not really worth that much, you know. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to get anything useful out of them in terms of gear or things that I can sell on the auction house for a lot of gold. I'm not even sure if these contain mounts. Maybe they do, and maybe we'll get a mount. Who knows? Okay. Let's finish opening these up. These seem to be giving the most value at the moment. 3 Sacred Shards there. That's quite a lot of gold. I can't do math, but it's definitely not bad. Let's just finish opening all of the Covenant ones. I do have a few boxes still stashed in the bank somewhere. That's why I don't have the total count, because the boxes in my bags right now are not all of it. I still have some in the bank. We will see. We will see how much we will get. So these two boxes here is something that I believe you get as a random drop. I mean, itself, the box has a vendor price of $16.90, so the contents inside should be bigger than that in order to justify opening it. So let's see. All right, that was utterly useless and gave me some glowing dust that sells for 40 gold. Okay, so basically, you know what, screw it, let's open it. Gave me some more trash items. Okay, good. Then if you ever have these boxes in your inventory, just sell them to a vendor. Don't do what I did. Let's open these two boxes. These two are actually the only log boxes I got just from randomly questing and getting them. So let's see what's inside of those. All right, some gold and two green items that are nothing spectacular. All right. Let's go through these satchels here. These should contain a lot of gold, and I believe they also contain the augment rune, right, that people use when raiding. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. Nice, that's 900 gold and those runes, and each of those runes is actually worth 800 gold currently. So that's really good value. I'm not sure in terms of gold per hour if you should run a heroic dungeon just to get one of those. I was doing them in order to complete quests within the dungeons. If I saw, I downloaded this add-on called Call to Arms, and it actually shows me what I can queue with for each particular activity to get this Satchel of Cooperation. And I usually don't queue Raid Finder, but if you have, for instance, a random heroic pop up here, you can queue as a tank or a healer. Very rarely it comes up as a DPS, but you can queue as a tank, get one of those satchels, and it actually now seems to be providing the most gold out of the boxes. Let me move this out of the way so it doesn't bother us. But what I recommend to everyone who is looking to make some extra gold on the side while also completing some of those weekly quests that give you a reputation. When you go down the stairs in Oribos, you get those quests. I use Call to Arms to complete those as well, because generally when you queue into a dungeon, a lot of people will target queue to that dungeon anyway. So once you queue with Call to Arms, it's very likely at the beginning of the week at least that you will get that specific dungeon. Alright, good. Then we have all of these boxes from the callings, and also actually one heroic Castle Nathria loot that I'm gonna save for last year. Let's go through these. Let's go through these Covenant calling boxes. Let's see what's inside. Okay, I got myself a conduit that I apparently didn't have before, so that's good. And I've also got a trash item. That's what I was talking about. You get a bunch of these trash items, right? That sell for a lot of gold. Nothing too spectacular, just trash. If I'm gonna get trash, then I will not spend a lot of time on it. Just let's open it. Ooh, okay. I got another potency conduit. Well, not another, a potency conduit that I didn't have before, so that's cool. And another one. I think that this one is actually good. I'm not sure. Wow, these just seem to be dropping in. Apparently I didn't have a lot of conduits. Is that the same one? Did I just get two of the same ones? Okay, so I guess unless I learn it, then I will keep getting the same one. Well, you know what? I don't care. Let's do it. Let's see what's inside the boxes. I'm not gonna bother with it. I was thinking maybe I should go to the Covenant. I was gonna say warehouse, but the wherever the Kyrian location is, and just learn them. But whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it too much. Oh, that one is nice. That one, I believe I only have the starter version of that one, so. Nice. Okay, so we're just getting a bunch of trash items and those conduits. So nothing spectacular. Okay. Ooh, we got an item. We got at 187 item level boots, which is cool. Oh, nice. And we also got some leggings right here, 197. Alright, so before moving on, let me sort these bags out to see what's trash and what's not. And looks like there's a lot of trash that's inside a lot of these conduits and a lot of food that I don't necessarily need. So let's go ahead and actually sell all of these trash items to the vendor and see our gold just jump up. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Obviously, I'm not going to try to sell these tea and this tea and this water on the auction house. I'll probably just vendor it as well at some point. But I do have some slots available in the bag, so let me go to the bank, grab all of the bags from the bank, and I will be back with you in a second. Alright, I'm back from the bank and I grabbed all of the boxes that I had left. Not really a lot of variety here. I have still some of those Kyrian boxes and also a few satchels that I was able to find. So let's get started on these boxes. These seem to be very profitable at the moment if the prices on your server are similar to mine. I got 5 sacred shards there. That's a lot of value for this kind of box. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing a lot of what's the name of that of the epic version? Eternal Crystal. I was thinking that these boxes will give me an Eternal Crystal every once in a while. Either I'm super unlucky or it's just not meant to give you one of those. And I'm excited to see how much value we will have in the end after opening all of the boxes. And I still have one of the heroic boxes to open that I actually got today. Not that I really need any gear in particular from heroic raid, but it would be nice to get the helmet for the transmog. It would be not a bad idea. That's why I'm kind of keeping it, because that's the sort of thing that you do look forward to when you don't need anything from heroic anymore. Alright, so let's finish opening these. These seem to be giving a lot of value. So it is a lot of value if you do the dungeons really quickly, like within 15 minutes or so. Then it is definitely worth your while to queue up in those random heroics, at least at the current price of this augment rune, especially if you sell it for 900 and not 800 gold. Alright, let's finish those boxes up, and we have one final box, which is going to give me an item from the heroic Castle Nathria raid. So let's go ahead and see if it's going to be good. Maybe let me check if I have my spec. Good thing that I decided to check this, because I know I selected holy at one point in the past. I don't want a holy trinket. Let's go ahead and see it. Not bad. Not bad. I would say even good. I currently have the PvP leggings, right? So this is verse haste and this is crit mastery. So in some way this is actually better than I have. Depends on what kind of content you want to do. Alright, so what I did was I calculated how much all of these items would sell in the auction house if I sold them at the minimum buyout today, and the number I got was 62,374 gold from these items here, with majority coming from these augment runes. And we also received 81,352 gold from the vendor trash that we actually sold here. That sums up to just over 143,000 gold that I have received from opening these boxes. These definitely are worth it. I've been really lazy when it comes to these callings and also the random dungeon finder. I've really been doing them only when I'm super bored. And imagine if I was doing this on multiple toons. I only play one character, that's all I have time for. But if you're playing 2 or 3 characters, these things can really add up quickly. So my advice is don't skip your Covenant callings, don't skip those call to arms procs, and go do a dungeon, go do some world quests, and that's not a bad way to earn gold in Shadowlands. So I really hope that you enjoyed this little opening. I will see if I want to do this again to accumulate these boxes, but let me know if this content is something that you enjoy, and or I will make some more. And also let me know if you want to see some of my adventures in Shadowlands. I've been quite enjoying the expansion so far, definitely better than BFA, and I've been enjoying things so far. So, goodbye cruel world. Wait, that actually kills me, right? That doesn't even kill me. Are you kidding me? But I wanna jump. Okay, so something catches me and I can't fall. Well, that's unfortunate.